Okay, we're going to start off by taking one small onion and we're going to dice it. I'm using half a large onion, but whichever works better for you. The way I'm cutting the onion here is just an easier way to dice it, but you can just cut it into slices and dice it up like that. You can put all of the peels and excess stuff from all of the vegetables you cut into a compost bin if you do have one. If not, just throw it away. Once you finish dicing the onion, you're going to warm up about a tablespoon or two oil in a small pot, and you're just going to heat that up on the stove. I'm using olive oil, but you can use any oil you have available. Once the oil is heating up, you're going to peel one carrot, about medium sized. After you've peeled it, you're going to cut off the one end. You can leave the other end on because it just makes it easier to grate it. Then you're going to grate the whole carrot and just set it aside. While you're grating the carrot, you can add the onion to the pot and just make sure you stir it every now and again until they look translucent. Once you're done grating the carrot and the onions start to look translucent, you're going to add about 1 teaspoon of garlic to the onions and your carrot as well. You're going to cook your carrots with your onion and your garlic for about 2 minutes on a medium heat. When you're done cooking your carrots, you're going to add 1 tin of tinned tomatoes. You can use diced tomatoes or whole tomatoes, it doesn't really matter. You're just going to mix the tomatoes into the sauce for a little while and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. This is what it should look like just before you add the spices. Once the tomatoes are done simmering, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of mixed dried herbs. Then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. This will just give it a richer flavor. After that, you're going to add some salt and pepper to taste. This is what the sauce should look like once you've added all the stuff. You're just going to let that simmer on the side for about 10 minutes on a medium-low heat. While your sauce is simmering on the stove, you can prepare your mince. You're going to use 500 grams of mince, and you're just going to cook this normally. You can add some salt and pepper, but nothing else is needed. If you want a vegetarian option, you can use veggie mince or just completely omit the mince. Remember to check on the sauce every now and again and give it a good stir just to make sure that it's not burning. While your mince is busy cooking, you can prepare a large pot with water, salt and a little bit of oil. This is for your spaghetti. Remember to keep checking your mince and your sauce as you go. If you see your mince has a lot of liquid fat on the sides, like coming off and it's kind of soaked in it, then you may have to strain it. You can just strain the fat into the bowl and throw it out, unless you have pets or something that you want to use it for. Once your pot of water has come to the boil, you're going to add your spaghetti. You're going to use 500 grams of spaghetti and you're going to cook it for 8 to 10 minutes depending on the packaging. Check it as you go. Once your sauce is ready, you can just taste it and check if it needs any more seasoning or anything. You can leave it as is or you can blend it. I'm going to blend it as that's what I prefer, but it really depends. Once your pasta is ready, you're going to strain it over a bowl or container of some sorts, because you're going to save the pasta water to add to your sauce. This will make sure that it doesn't soak into the pasta and just make it starchy. When your pasta is ready, you're just going to put it straight back into the pot. Then you're going to add just a drizzle of oil on top and you're going to mix that in. This will stop the pasta from sticking to each other. Once again, I'm using olive oil. You can use any kind of oil you have available. You can just add about a ladleful of pasta water to the sauce at a time until it reaches the desired consistency. If your mince isn't in a big enough pot to fit the mince and the sauce, I would recommend transferring it to a bigger pot, and then you're just going to add the sauce to the mince. You might not need all of it, you might need all of it, see how much you want. Here is the finished product. We have the spaghetti, the mince with the sauce, and a little bit of leftover sauce. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make spaghetti bolognese. There are more simple cooking skills on my channel.